Americans were shocked to discover that Australians dislike us so much that their media outlets started using these weird statistics to claim the US lost to Australia.
So a lot of people have been wondering, like, wow, where did this one-sided beef from Australia come from? This needs to be studied. Well, I actually have been studying for the past 4 years. Not just Australia, but all of our allies. Now, this approval rating survey from Pew Research is only a couple of months old. So I want to give you like a baseline of what our allies think before I show you Australia. It's no secret that the Europeans are a bunch of haters. All of the countries surveyed, except for Poland, has about a 50-50 approval rating for the United States. Like, this is pretty cringy. Being hateful and being grumpy over there is very cool, apparently. And if you're anything other than just a complete grump all the time, they think you're being fake. Now, here are African and South American allies. They have very high approval ratings for the United States. Europe was about 50-50. Africa and South America seem to be like 70-30. So here are our Asian allies. And there's Australia. 40% approval rating, 60% disapproval rating. One of the lowest ratings of all of our allies. So I guess here's my question. If Australia doesn't like us, why do all of their singers sound American when they sing? How come they have our brands, our fashion, and they even have our fast food? They call McDonald's Macca's down there. Do you not want to be allies with the United States? I'm pretty sure you guys like that too. So what is it? And a lot of the times the answer I get is, oh, I met a tourist who was annoying. I got into an argument with one on the internet. Like, it's never something legitimate. And when they bring up international policy, you ask a follow-up question, and they just don't know. They're like, listen, I just don't like it, okay? Australia actually had the largest decline of any nation in the entire world when it comes to relations with the United States. And for what? I have yet to be given a legitimate reason. It actually gets worse. An overwhelming number of Australians believe China has already become the most influential nation in the Asia-Pacific region and wants a stronger tie with the rising superpower than with the United States. Enthusiasm for a strong U.S. role in the Asia-Pacific was also significantly lower in Australia than in South Korea, Indonesia, Japan, and even China. This is according to research by the University of Sydney's U.S. Studies Center and regional partners. So not only do Australians like China more than the United States, the Chinese like the United States more than the Australians. That is embarrassing. I'm pretty sure even the Iraqis would be like, dude, you need to calm down. So I knew a lot of this information going into it, so when they started shit-talking us about the Olympics, I wasn't surprised at all.
Australia is beating the US at the Olympics. Not that you would know that if you only looked at US media sites, who seem to be claiming that they are leading the medal tally, like here on NBC, or Fox News, or USA Today. But wait, if you go to the actual Olympics website, they're 6th. Because yes, I mean, technically the US does have 26 medals, more than any other country, but the vast majority of those are bronze or silver.
And that wasn't just some random Australian TikToker. No, that was The Guardian, a very well-known news media outlet.
But traditionally, and let's face it, correctly, the official Olympics medal tally uses the number of gold medals to establish the ranking, only moving to silver and bronze to break ties.
There is no official medal count. There is no official medal table. There's no way that they officially count it gold, silver, bronze, or total medals. Aussie media just 1000% made that up. Then, when we started to win in the gold category, they moved the goalpost. When they originally accused us of doing that, they switched, oh, well, we have more gold medals per capita.
Today, the USA has the top Olympic spot with 24 gold medals, while Australia is in 3rd. But if you arrange the tally by capita, what would happen? If we only looked at countries in the top 10, Australia would go to 1st place with our population of 26 million.
Couple of problems with that. Number one, they don't send per capita athletes. There's a max on that we can send. And number two, Australia actually sent more athletes than Team China, and Team China had more than double the amount of gold medals. So if you want to do per capita on the athletes that actually went, and you'll see Australia's not even in the top 20.
Meaning that we have won more than 1 medal per million people. The Netherlands would be next with their population of almost 18 million, followed by France with their population of nearly 68 million people. The United States would drop down to 7th with a population of 333 million, and China last with their population of 1.4 billion people. But don't be fooled, if we looked at all countries, not just those currently in the top 10, the smaller countries of St. Lucia, Grenada, and Dominica would even beat us in the per capita category.
So after enough island nations with only a few people on it surpassed Australia in per capita, they moved the goalpost once again and said, oh no, we're only counting countries with 2 million people or more. So then the day before the Olympics ends, there's a breakdancing competition. Out comes Raygun. As soon as she starts dancing, all the Americans start laughing. And now they're turning around saying that they're being trolled and that they're victims.
I love Rachel, and I think that what has occurred on social media with trolls and keyboard warriors and taking those comments and giving them airtime has been really disappointing. She is the best breakdancer female that we have for Australia.
Oh yeah, that kangaroo hop was amazing. I'm sure, according to them, that she's the best breakdancer in the world per capita. And my absolute favorite thing was that we counted total medals the entire time. They counted gold. and it came down to silver and bronze medals between the United States and China. Gotta love it. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you go to TikTok in my bio. There's a link to the merch store. Got a lot of new stuff coming.